back to another video, Fragrance family. Nick here, Consumer This, the one-stop shop for your fragrance needs on YouTube. I do a little bit of everything. Fragrance reviews, collection videos, samples, reviews. Just consider my opinion basically as an average consumer that loves fragrance. Couple quick shout outs. Sabastian on Looking, Feeling, Smelling Great. Thank you very much for the opportunity to explore this new house. It's a niche house. I believe they're based out of California. Vartan Perfumes. This one was Carnelian. I didn't know you were going to actually send me one of their full presentations. Thank you, man. That was really cool of you. Sebastian, Looking, Feeling, Smelling Great. It also actually came with what I thought I won. 3 sample little vials. Garden Dewdrop, Library, and my favorite, Contentment. This fragrance is amazing. Contentment. I am going to get a full bottle of this. Check it out. The other ones are not bad, just not my style really, but hey, thank you, man. That was really cool of you. I love winning stuff. They're very generous fragrance reviewer that goes by Brooklyn Fragrance Lover, Carlos. You are awesome. Man, thank you so much. Full bottle of Mancera. I've smelled a couple of their offerings, guys. They are known for their oud line. They have so many different takes on oud. This one is definitely different, but it is very strong, just like all their other offerings. That's another thing they're known for. If you are looking for fragrances with longevity, check out Monumentale and Mancera. They got that down. But this one is oud blue notes, and I really enjoy this composition. It does remind me of summertime. It has that summer vibe, you know, just freshness, some fruit. It's like a fruity take on oud. Man, they did a great job with this, guys. The cap definitely fooled me. I thought that it would pull off, and I remembered Carlos saying that it got him too, but you twist these, they spin off. Heavy cap, heavy bottle, great presentation. That looks so cool. You know, they did a great job designing this bottle of what this fragrance smells like. That's a dead perfect description of the way it looks. But, you know, we're here to talk fragrance. We're here to do a review first and foremost. You can fast forward this video to the review. I will put that in the description below. If you want to just check out this review only, go ahead and fast forward it. But you know, guys, I have been sampling. You know, before I even started this channel, I was kind of pondering, you know, my collection got up to like 100+ bottles and it was getting a little out of hand. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to go for, you know, quality instead of quantity. And I have sold a lot of my designer fragrances, and a lot of them are still on eBay under JRAN05. Thank you guys for the ones that messaged me and picked them up. Smooth transactions. I love when that happens. But what I'm doing is I'm taking that money and I'm reinvesting it into the channel, into the collection. Mainly I am collecting niche fragrances. I love niche fragrances because they all tell a story. They have a lot of history in the houses, and you know, they're just so different. And the term "you get what you pay for" does apply to everything in life. Definitely a gray area because fragrances are very subjective, and high price doesn't always mean better fragrance. There are some designers out there. Actually, I did some remodeling too. As you can see, all of these fragrances behind me are the designers that I have left. They are staples, they are gems. I don't want to get rid of them, you know, and I'm gonna have to reshoot a video for that as well, doing the designers. And my babies are sleeping in the dark closet there. It's nice and cool and dry and dark, but you know, the wood shelves, I have all the niche in there, and it has grown, guys, and I will reshoot that video, don't worry. But I'm also taking that money though, and you know, just buying samples galore. I got these over the last month. There's about 75 in here. When I bought a bottle of, I don't know if I'm saying this right, Hildy Saloni, it's a tobacco coffee fragrance called Bel Antonio, I believe, and I got it from the Netherlands. They sent me a sample of Andre Putman Tandy E species, and this Guys, when I took this out of the little box here and sprayed this, I knew it was over. And the way they have these priced is like frustrating, because you can get 30 mils for 85 bucks or 100 mil for 175 bucks. So of course the 100 mil is a better deal, and that's the one I decided on, of course. So, but this 4 milliliter sample is almost gone. Oh my goodness. I will be reviewing this, guys. This is going to be the next big thing by winter time. I really hope it is. I mean, it is just the best take on a tobacco incense fragrance. It is amazing, guys. It is amazing. Definitely check it out. You know, I've only tried one other offering from Andre Putzman, and it was a green, like a green type fragrance. It was a little too much natural green for me personally, but I can't remember, L'Original or something like that. But nevertheless, I'm not going to go through each individual sample here, guys. But I mean, we have stuff, Pure Distance M, you know, Orlov Paris. I mean, guys, I would love to go through each individual thing that I'm sampling. I did get the Maison Francis Kirkgen line, all the oud fragrances, you know, so I do want to do segments on samples and break them down, what I think about them, more of a first impression off these little sample vials, because obviously I don't think it's fair to do a fragrance review. You can't really do one honestly off of a little vial, right? So it'd be more of just a first impression. And just so you know, first impression off the Maison Francis Kirkgen line, I wasn't too impressed. The regular oud and the satin one and the silk one are the only ones I really like. And I would say 2 of those are full bottle worthy. But again, first impression, I would have to wear the fragrance and all of that. So let's get to what we came for, guys. This is a fragrance I am excited to review because you hear nothing about it. And for the people that wear fragrances due to seasons, this is probably one of the best warm weather fragrances I have ever smelled. And again, I wear fragrance, I wear them all, I wear them based upon how I'm feeling, what mood I'm in, or more or less where I'm going. Is it a job interview? Is it a date? You know, is it just going to the work? Casual day, going to the grocery store. So, nevertheless though, guys, this fragrance is Eau Monumentale by Thirdman. Cool little bottle, I would say. It has like a little measurement stick, like a beaker on the side. It just says Eau Monumentale Thirdman. I will do a close-up of the presentation on this here in a second when we go over the notes. But I think this is like a wood cap, but my goodness, guys. If you like Rose 31 by Le Labo, if you like Byredo Super Cedar, you will love this. Now, this is Eau de Cologne, I believe, concentration EDC. This is one of those fragrances where when you spray it on your hand, it's not like projecting like a monster, and you're kind of like, can I really, what, you know, you smell it, and then after like an hour, it's like, is it there? But when you're like walking and you're just moving around, you get these wafts of it, and it is just so smooth and subtle. And this, as an EDC concentration, guys, lasts forever. I get all day, at least 8 hours. And then if you spray it on clothes, I've picked up stuff off the hamper the next day to smell. That's another way I test longevity. It's still there. It's a citrus-based fragrance. Again, I don't know the note for note breakdown. Just as a general person picking this up, smelling it, I definitely get the citrus. It's like a musky citrus with like some rose, I believe. Maybe a little bit of pink pepper. You know, I'm really excited to go over the note breakdown, guys, because this composition is just so beautiful. Let's go ahead and check out the presentation and some of the notes here real quick. Let's take a quick look at the presentation for Thirdman's Eau Monumentale. Again, very minimalistic look. This is a smooth texture, almost like a real thin rubber, like a balloon wrapping a piece of cardboard. On the back, it's going to say Eau Monumentale. You have your 50 milliliter, your concentration, the size, made in France, basically just your information, your SKU. Very minimalistic, again, nothing else anywhere. Now, this opens up from the side, like so. You have your little card in there with your information again. And then, of course, the main thing, the bottle. Pretty simple. Again, it has kind of a light yellowish color to the juice, and that is because, in my opinion, being eau de cologne, I feel like it's higher concentration. That's why it is this color, but you know, it is what it is. On the side here, though, let me see if you can, yeah, it had like a beaker, so I don't know if that's increments of like 5 milliliter, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you know, maybe, who knows, maybe that's little ones or inclination for, you know, how many milliliters you have left. Eau Monumentale, Thirdman, it has like a rubber base on the bottom here, pretty cool, keeps it from, you know, moving around. And this cap is cool. It has the Thirdman branding right there, and almost looks like it's made out of wood or something like that. So your sprayer and your distribution, let's see if we can capture that on here. Very, very good. And that is the presentation for Thirdman. Okay guys, and as far as the category goes for Eau Monumentale, they are putting it in the citrus, woody, sweet, aromatic, fresh. That's dead on. Mainly though, it is a citrus bomb, and don't let that scare you when I say that though, because it's not so citrusy where it's going to not be wearable. It's not like you're taking lime and lemon and just splashing it all over you. It is just, you have to get your nose on this because it's very aromatic. You know, I'm just gonna read it. It just says Eau Monumentale by Thirdman is a citrus fragrance for men and women. Yes, it is unisex. It is eau de cologne, like we said, but don't let that scare you. Top notes are bergamot, lime, and orange. The middle note is neroli. That's what does it. The middle note being neroli and the base note featuring woody notes. That neroli is amazing, guys. It is nothing like Tom Ford's neroli. It is its own neroli. That's what does that. That's the note I was trying to think of in this fragrance. For some reason, it was coming off like a rose in Rose 31. But, you know, again, even that fragrance isn't all rose. It has so many spices and other things going on. So, Bruno Janavec is the perfumer on this one. I've heard of him, and just to look real quick since we are on here, he has done some things for A Lab on Fire. He's done Fierce by Abercrombie and Fitch. Looks like he's done a couple Frederick Malls. Yeah, he has quite the portfolio, so to speak. Definitely, guys, don't sleep on this fragrance. It is one of the best citrus fragrances, again, out. I have no idea why it's not being talked about. And again, being eau de cologne, you know, the color of this, and when you shake it, that's another way. How fast do the bubbles dissipate? The longer they hang around in there, that means there's more oil concentration. Yeah, hey, it is eau de cologne, it is what it is, but guys, this stuff lasts longer than some of my eau de parfum concentrations. Keep that in mind. Okay guys, so that's gonna do it pretty much for my thoughts on Eau Monumentale. As you can see, I put a little bit of a dent in there. I've worn this a few times. It is amazing. I highly recommend that you guys get a sample of this. I found this for about 75 bucks. I think Bradshaw Forbes was the cheapest place I could find it. And they sell a lot, you know, way bigger bottles as well. I think it goes up to like 200 millimeter, 250 mil. But I'm telling you guys, this juice is a lot stronger than what people are making it out to be. I could not find very much information on this fragrance, but please take it from me, this is a wonderful composition. I highly recommend it. So thank you guys for stopping by my channel. I try to put out a video every week. I've been really busy, so I'm sorry that I didn't get to put one out last weekend. I got my daughter her first bicycle and taught her how to ride it, and it was the best thing ever. So I spent the weekend doing that and working a little bit of overtime. So, but yeah, nevertheless, guys, just hit that subscribe button because it's going to keep coming. I have tons and tons of fragrances and samples that I want to share with you guys and let you know what I think about them and how they smell. You guys are awesome. Thanks for making this happen. The next 5 niche sample giveaway is coming up, so don't miss out on that. No one can ever win twice, and there's 7 more winners that will be coming. So, you know, let's pay it forward and give these niche samples that are just sitting in the box, you know, away, because, you know, I can tell, guys, if I'm going to get a full bottle or not basically by the first 20 minutes of smelling it and putting it on my skin and whatnot. So the ones that I really have my eyes on, of course, I set aside, but the other ones that are just sitting there, you know, not saying that they smell bad, a lot of them smell awesome. There's a nose for everybody, and you know, I think it'll do a lot of good to pay that forward for you guys for supporting me. So thank you so much. All you have to do is subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Pretty easy. Nevertheless, I will catch you guys in the next video. Stay smelling good. God bless. Peace.